Well, good evening, everybody. We welcome you to Iola, Wisconsin for this non-conference volleyball matchup between the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds, the home-standing team tonight, versus the visiting Pacelli Cardinals. CWC East meets CWC South in a non-conference clash. Jack Weber along with Braden Sutter here on Zaleski Sports. Glad to be with you. We're starting a little bit later. JV ran a little bit long. Should be getting going in a couple of minutes. Hopefully, we'll have national anthems, starting lineups. Pacelli's just finishing their warm-ups. A little background around these teams. They're very young into the season. Pacelli did play a quad meet on Tuesday. That was in Oshkosh at Lord's Academy. They started off by taking down Shiocton, then they swept Oshkosh North, swept Tri-County, and finally finished up the night sweeping the host Lord's Academy. It was a good Tuesday night for young Mackenzie Gale, new head coach of the Cardinals after taking over for Roy Danforth after 2 seasons under him. Mackenzie Gale, the new coach, off to a good start at 6-1. Meanwhile, the Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds under coach Houston Kijetsky, they are 2-1 on the year. They played in the Just Do It invite. That was at the Just Do It Fieldhouse. Or no, I'm sorry, it's just a game. I got to write this stuff down. I had it in my head. But they went 2-1 at that invite. They beat Sturgeon Bay and beat Randolph and lost to Cashion. They actually lost their first game against Cashion, but then were able to rally and beat the Clippers of Sturgeon Bay and then Randolph to finish out the night. Again, Pacelli, CWC South, they will look to defend their conference crown from last year. Going to be a good season for the Cardinals. A lot of returning players. They did lose a couple. Biggest one probably was Casey Vaughn. But they have a lot of returning pieces, including Katie Alka, Annie Vaughn, Kaden Nelson, Jaden Droik. I always have a hard time saying that name. I don't know why. I've called their name a couple of times. And Kaylin Yenter are the big pieces, as well as Ella Van Order. Those are the big pieces that have returned for the Cardinals this season. As we're getting ready for starting lineups, glad you could join us tonight on Zaleski Sports, and your official home of all Pacelli Cardinals sports. You saw JV. Cardinals took 2 out of 3 against the Thunderbirds. Stevens Point's best auto choice for repairs, maintenance, and tires is Auto Select. That's our pregame sponsor, with locations on Church Street on Highway 10 East and Stevens Point and on Schofield Avenue in Weston. No matter your automotive needs, look to Auto Select and you're good to go. We're going to go to national anthem and starting lineups. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports. Not only is it Iola-Scandinavia's first time on the broadcast this season, it is also my first broadcast this season. This is my first broadcast since early May. Took a hiatus to complete an internship in the Northwoods League. With a lot of fun, but glad to be back here on Zaleski Sports calling some vol sports action. And it should be a good one. We got 2 good teams going at it tonight in volleyball action. Again, non-conference. But should be a good night of volleyball. I'm glad you could join us. As we look at the starting lineups.
Welcome to tonight's non-conference matchup between the Pacelli Cardinals and your Iola-Scandinavia Thunderbirds.
Applause as the starting lineups right now. Ella Van Order Leah Fensky, Jaden Droik, Emma Reinke, Kaylin Yenter, and then the libero is Katie Elka. Meanwhile, for Iola, it's Emma Prince, Ava Weinreis, Ava Prince.
Tonight's athletic training services are provided
Brooklyn Barons, Mackenzie Bonikowski, and finally Libby Moss. So again, it's Prince, Weinreis, Prince,
number 3, Ella Van Order,
Barons, Bonikowski, and Moss. And for Pacelli, it is Van Order,
number 14,
Fensky, Droik, Reinke, Yenter, and Elka with libero.
Emma Reinke. Number 7, Kaylin Yenter.
And as we said, Mackenzie Gale is the head coach. Her assistants are Angelo Bruscato and Kari Hoff. And then again, under Coach Kijetsky, her assistants are Julie Moss and Zach Schulfer.
And tonight, for your Thunderbirds,
And the libero tonight for Iola-Scandinavia
number 8, Ava Weinreich.
is Addie Boutlaw.
Number 10, Ava Prince.
I'm going to get better throughout the night. It's been a little bit since I've called. I don't know why I'm having such a hard time reading names.
Number 13, Mackenzie Bonikowski. Number 16, Libby Moss.
Mostly juniors and seniors for the starting lineup for Iola. The one exception is Prince, Emma Prince, number 7. She is a sophomore. Again, Pacelli, what you really need to know is they are a young team as well. Jaden Droik, the sophomore, she was a freshman phenom on the basketball court last year. Brendan Retzloff, as you remember, called a lot of Pacelli basketball. She had an excellent season. What was an excellent season for the Pacelli Cardinals in general, but it is mainly dominated by juniors and seniors. So it's going to be experience versus experience and a little bit of youth on both sides. And not a very big surprise, the starters for Coach Gale. A lot of what we saw last season and the past couple of seasons. As Libby Moss ready to serve it away and get this one underway, and rambunctious student section to say the least for the Thunderbirds. Having fun, it's PJ theme, jersey theme for the Pacelli student section. We're ready to go. As immediately we're going to have a substitution. Fensky's going to come out. And Milena Cashin will come in her place. So we're ready to go. As the referees are ready, Moss ready to serve it away, underway. Glad you could join us. Cashin digs it out, we're underway. Reinke sets it up, and there is Yenter, soft overpass, cleared by Moss. Prince sets it up, goes back to Ava Prince, who gets it up, and miscommunication. Bonikowski and Weinreis were in the area, and it's an early 1-0 Pacelli lead. Just a little bit of lack of communication between two Thunderbirds and the Cardinals to draw first blood. Van Order will check out, and we'll see Annie Vaughn for the first time tonight. Vaughn will serve. Vaughn down the court, dug out. Prince sets it back, now sets it to Ava Prince. Low dig, nice save by Vaughn, and Elka able to clear it. Reinke sent it back to Elka, and Katie was able to clear. Now sets it back. That's a long hit, and it was touched by a Cardinal. That is Weinreis with the kill. That must have just hit a hand or something before it went out. And we are all even at 1. And it must have just nicked a Pacelli player. As now serving is Maya Munoz, so she checks in. Dug out by Cashin. Elka sets it up. Yenter hard hit. Dug out. Heck of a play by Barons, but it will sail out of bounds. And it's 2-1 Pacelli. That was a good play by Barons. That was her only option to dig it out. They sent out of bounds. As Cashin will check out. And Jaden Droik will check in. Droik line drive serve, dug out, and out of bounds. And Prince, that was Weinreis with the dig. Yeah, and they're doing all the right things. They're just not finding the right spots early. 3-1 Pacelli. Droik will serve again. Droik line drive, dug out by Moss. She sets it up for Emma Prince, and Yenter there to knock it over it. traveled a little further than I think Emma Prince thought it was going to go. And it is 4-1 Pacelli in the early goings. A good start for the Cardinals. A lot of what we saw in that quad on Tuesday. Dug out by Munoz, set up Prince. Nice low hit by Ava Prince. Knocked over by Reinke. Controlled by the Thunderbirds. Sent over by Bonikowski. Cleared out. Reinke sets it up. Yenter, no, I'm sorry, that was Martini with the kill, and a good way to introduce Amelia Martini, the senior, with her first kill tonight. 5-1 Pacelli, a 4-0 scoring run for the Cardinals. And this is the thing about volleyball. It's such a fast-paced game, you lose track sometimes. As Joik serving again, Moss controls, and sent over by Bonikowski. Vaughn sets it up, Reinke, Yenter blocked. Elka tries to save it, but she cannot. And it's a much-needed point for the Thunderbirds as that stops a 4-0 scoring run. It is 5-2 Pacelli. As Ava Prince will serve for Iola. It also doesn't help that you have two people with the same last name. Never helps. Reinke, heck of a play by Emma Reinke to get that one over. Hit up Prince, Bonikowski blocked, and heck of a play by Yenter and Martini. They combine on that one. 6-2 Pacelli. Again, Pacelli playing good defense. Both teams playing good defense. There hasn't really been a lot of these ferocious kills that you've seen in some games. As Yenter will now serve. Yenter, low serve, dug out by Ava Prince. Sets up Emma Prince, and blocked is Behrens. It'll be a Pacelli point as that was 4 hits. And it is 7-2. Yenter serving again. And Yenter, line drive serve off of Prince, trying to get it up to her sister. Sent back over instead by Bonikowski, and almost a miscommunication. Heck of a play by Martini, and Fensky able to get it over. Heck of a play. That one's tipped. Dug out by Martini. Reinke sets it back up. In the back is Joik. She clears it. Bonikowski is blocked, and Prince will set it back up. Prince, low dig, dug out by Vaughn. Yenter up and sent over softly by Fensky. And Barron's able to get it over, dug out, but not enough by Jaden Droik. Heck of a play, but an even better hit from Brooklyn Barron's. And it is 7-3. And we will see Addie Boutwell for the first time tonight. She will serve libero. Boutwell sends it over, dug out by Droik. Elka up to Martini. Martini calls for it. A bit of an awkward hit, but it does the job and it gets it over. Prince sets it up. Behrens. Reinke got a hand on it, and it will be Pacelli ball, as I believe Behrens crossed the line. And it will be a point and a substitution. Annie Vaughn will come out. Ella Van Order back in. Cardinals lead by 5. It's their largest lead of the game. Reinke serving. And right off the hands of Livy Henriksen, and an ace. 9-3. That had some heat on it. I don't think Henriksen was expecting it to come in at that speed. Reinke will serve again. Reinke sets it up. There's Prince. The other Prince. Henriksen makes up for that ace, and she gets a kill. 9-4. Henriksen fired up, you could see it. As Weinreis is going to come back in, and Maya Munoz will check out for the Thunderbirds. And a short break. Emma Prince will now serve for Iola, with the Thunderbirds trailing by 5. As Prince, Martini sets it up. Reinke gets it right back to Martini. Martini will send it, and she sent it long. Very close, but it just got over the line, and a point for Iola. Back-to-back scoring possessions for the Thunderbirds. Martini, a bit of an awkward hit. I don't think she hit it the way she wanted to. Droik sets it back out. Van Order gets it over. Prince sets it back. Behrens, nice hit over. And Droik, I think she misjudged it. I think she thought that one was going to travel further than it did. But she had to come back in, and she just didn't have the right angle. And the lead is now down to 3. It was 6. And momentum shifting towards the Thunderbirds a bit as Elka will dig out the serve. Reinke sets out, and that is sent out of bounds by Leah Fensky, and it is 9-7. Emma Prince and Thunderbirds on a nice 4-0 run here. Elka digs out the serve, sets it up for Reinke. Reinke hits it over, and that was the right move. Emma Reinke could see that Iola was not set in the right position, and she was able to knock it over with the overpass and get a point for Pacelli and stop the bleeding a bit. 10-7, the Cardinals lead, as Milena Cashin will check back in, and she will serve for the Cardinals. Cashin, line drive serve off of Prince. Now Prince sets up Henriksen, soft hit. Henriksen, that hit the ground before Elka could get there, and it will be a point for Iola. Livy Henriksen has scored 2 points, and she's made a difference. 10-8. Said when she got that kill, that's kind of what allowed Iola to get back into this game, as now Brooklyn Barons will serve for the Thunderbirds. Barons, line drive serve, and that goes out of bounds. It was sent long, and 11-8. So a quick side out after that nice possession from Livy Henriksen. And that will be the libero Elka to serve now for Pacelli. Elka sends it over. That is controlled by Boutwell. She gets it to Barons. Right back here is Ava Prince. Prince dug out. Reinke sets up Yenter, and out of bounds. It is a Iola point. They wanted a tip, and they're not going to get the call. And yeah, Pacelli fans are not happy. It certainly sounded like the ball hit the hand, but again, that's also me assuming that I could hear it with the headset on. Either way, a point, 11-9. Moss will serve. Dug out Elka. Sends it back out. Reinke sets up Yenter. Yenter, that one's blocked, and that one goes down. So some redemption for Kaylin Yenter. It's 12-9 as Van Order will check out. Vaughn back in, and Annie Vaughn will serve for Pacelli. Lead is 3. Pacelli has led the entire way. Barons sets it up for Emma Prince and sent over by Ava Prince, and that is a kill for Ava Prince. Emma to Ava, and it's 12-10. Again, they're going to have these two for a couple more years, and it looks like they're going to enjoy that, as Maya Munoz will check in for Ava Weinreis. And she will serve. 12-10. Largest lead has been 6 for Pacelli. Reinke sets it up. Yenter sends it long. And it's a 1-point game. Again, the closest Iola has come to lead. It was tied 1-1 to open this set. As Munoz will serve again. Munoz, Elka digs it out. Sent up to Reinke, sets up Yenter. Yenter kills it. That's not a great saying. You know, you say kills it, it's not a great thing to say, but that's volleyball for you, as Cashin will check out and Martini will come in. Lead is back to 2, and Droik will serve for Pacelli. Droik off of Munoz. Sets it up for Emma Prince. Sets up Ava Prince. She's blocked. Bonikowski will send it back over, and Vaughn will control. Reinke, soft pass. Dug out by Prince. Back out. Ava's got to get it over. She does. And that is going to be an illegal hit. 14-11. Heck of an effort by Iola. And they will call the first time out of the contest. Pacelli leads by 3. A good game so far. I'll be back after these messages. You're watching volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Is it time to replace your old gutters? Call Schwartz Seamless Gutters and protect your home with new seamless technology. No seams, no leaks. With free estimates in 2 days or less and workmanship guaranteed, our service is as seamless as our gutters.
Hi, I'm Shad from Next Step Prosthetics. 5 years ago, we opened our practice to provide life-changing prosthetics that are both comfortable and functional.
I would definitely recommend Shai.
Shai is very compassionate, caring.
We've grown to serve patients throughout Wisconsin. We want to thank them, their families, and providers who have trusted us on their journey.
Go to Next Step, because it's going to change your life.
Why wait another day? Call to set up a free, no-obligation evaluation. Let us take the next step together towards a better life.
Back after the timeout, 14-11 Pacelli. You're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports. Be a part of the Marshfield tradition at Maple Fall Fest. Don't miss the 32nd annual Maple Fall Fest, Saturday and Sunday, September 14th and 15th at Wildwood Park and Zoo in Marshfield. Learn more at visitmarshfield.com and find or follow them on Facebook. As that is a point for Pacelli. They stepped over the line. 15-11. Apologize, that read took a little longer than I thought it was going to. It's going to be a transition tonight, folks. Just getting back in the swing of things as Joik will serve for Pacelli. Joik, line drive serve, and that goes off of Munoz. Moss was in the vicinity. I think there was a little miscommunication. An ace for Joik, and 16-11 will have a substitution. Henriksen will come in for Moss. Lead is 5. It was down to 1, but a 4-0 scoring run for Pacelli. And Cardinals gaining some momentum. Joik, dug out by Boutwell. Another miscommunication. That'll go into the stands. Again, Behrens and Boutwell were very close to that. And some miscommunication is coming back to bite the Thunderbirds a little bit here late in this first set. Joik, line drive, dug out by Munoz. Sent up to Emma. Sets up Bonikowski, and that'll be sent long and out of bounds. Oh, no, I'm sorry. It was tipped. I apologize. 17-12. You know, I saw that. I saw that they pointed to Iola, and yet I gave the point to Pacelli. I don't know why I did that. As Ava Prince will serve, dug out by Vaughn, sets it up to Martini, and it'll be bumped over by Yenter. Boutwell control, sets it up for Emma, gives it up to Behrens, dug out by Joik. Reinke gets it back. Martini, soft hit, and that lands. Heck of a play by Amelia Martini. She had one spot where she could land that without a Thunderbird being in the vicinity, and she found the perfect spot, that left corner, that top left corner. As Yenter will now serve with the lead at 6. Yenter, line drive, sent long, yes. You always have that moment where you think it might have touched somebody, but you just got to be patient. I've learned in this field that you cannot get too overexcited. Out of bounds, 18-13, and Addie Boutwell will now serve for Iola. Boutwell over to Vaughn, took an awkward hit off her arm, and that will be another point, 18-14. Boutwell off of Joik, two-hand shove almost as Martini is blocked, and that is another point for Iola. It's 18-15. Don't blink. Here come the Thunderbirds. Yeah, and this has happened twice in this game. Pacelli's built up a lead of about 5 or 6. Thunderbirds have clawed their way back. Boutwell over to Vaughn. Reinke sets it back up. There is Fensky, dug out by Ava Prince. And now Behrens is blocked, but it lands on the side of Pacelli. Fensky was in the vicinity. She got a hand on it, but it did not, again, it didn't go over. 18-16. Boutwell. Dug out by Vaughn. Heck of a play. Reinke sets it over. Boutwell clears it out. Emma Prince sets it up to Henriksen. She gets it over. Elko to retrieve it. And low dig, and that hit the ground. Yeah, or either way, it was a one-hand, underhand hit, which you can't do. And it'll be 19-16, and Reinke will serve for Pacelli. Cardinals lead by 3. Reinke serves. Reinke gets it over, dug out by Ava Prince. Emma Prince sets up. Behrens sent long and out of bounds, and the lead is now 4. And for Pacelli fans, they had a soccer game. We'll check the score of that later. I'll try to get some scores if anybody's interested. At least that one, because I know we got Pacelli fans watching, obviously. Reinke will send it over, dug out, as Emma sets up Behrens, and she ran into the net. She made contact with the net. You can see it. The net moved, and it is 21, I believe it's 21-17. It's 22. Oh, 2017. Okay, all right, scoreboard is right. I guess I overcounted. Martini sends it back, Reinke. Reinke to Elka. She gets it over. Cleared out, Boutwell. Bumps it up. Emma Prince sets up. Weinreich, she can't get it over. And now it's 21-17. I just had to wait about 30 seconds. As Martini will come out, Cashin will come in to serve. Tomorrow, Pacelli is at home. They will face Assumption at Gerke Park. Brandon Bieran. Oh, that's not tomorrow? Assumption last year. No, I had Assumption this year. Whatever. Either way, they play Assumption. You want to watch it, it's on Zaleski Sports. Beltwell, Prince, Weinreis over, and that's a kill. Full slate of football action tomorrow. Actually, Iola is going to be on tomorrow. I believe that's our game of the week. As that is low and not dug out by Cashin. 22-19. NFL has started tonight. Chiefs and Ravens. Packers tomorrow, and that is served right in the net by Barons. That doesn't help your cause. As it's 23-19 and Pacelli inching a little bit closer to a first set victory. Elka will serve. Elka off of Barons, sets it up for Emma Prince. She gets it to Ava Prince. That was tipped to the line. Droik digs it out. Reinke sets up Elka, and she gets it over with a soft pass. Boutwell set up. Weinreis gets it over. Elka calls for it. Reinke sets up Yenter. That was blocked at the line. It doesn't matter. Point for Pacelli, and it's match point for Pacelli in the first match. I said match too many times. Elka will try to nail it down. Boutwell, set up to Emma Prince, gives up it to Emma Prince. She's blocked. Boutwell digs it out. Weinreis, and that is sent over by Emma Prince. Iola still alive. Cashin sets up Reinke. Van Order off of Prince, and that is a kill, and that is set one to Pacelli. 25-19, the final in this first set. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back for set two and a little bit of a recap right after this.
In every department at Dahl Auto, you'll find people who've been in the industry for decades. Sales staff with a deep knowledge, not just of cars, but how to build relationships. A service team who always double checks each other's work. Dozens of people you may never meet who've been working for years to make buying and servicing a car feel fast and easy. In over 100 years at Dahl Auto, we've learned to value experience. After working with our team, you'll value our experience too. Dahl Auto, simple.
Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is your local, family-owned and operated funeral home providing families with compassionate, individualized, and affordable services when you need it most. The loss of a loved one is a difficult fact of life that Shuda Funeral Home will ensure you won't have to face alone. Shuda Funeral Home will guide you through the process from in-person visitations to creating obituaries and tributes. Pre-planning can also be a great way to ease these topics for your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com or bring your questions and stop in.
Bauer & Feind has been based in Marshfield since 1955. And if you're in business that long, you're obviously doing many things right. We always focus on selling world-class products, backing it up with world-class customer support.
Working with Bauer & Feind Business Technologies has been a pleasure. We have staff on call that we can call if we ever have issues, and the printer usability has been really easy, user-friendly.
Give us a call, visit our website. We'd be happy to come in, talk to you. Maybe there's a way we can help you save some money and work more efficiently.
All right, 25-19, the final score of the first set between Pacelli and Iola. Competitive set. Really the stars were Reinke and Yenter, combining on a lot of kills and some great setups. Iola hung in there. They fell down pretty big. They fell down by 6 on two occasions. But they were able to battle back, cut the lead to 1 a couple of times. Never led in that set. But Coach Kajetsky hoping for a little bit of a better result here in the second set and trying to even it up. Again, best of 5. If you're a volleyball fan, you obviously know that. And full slate of football tomorrow. We got Kenosha Indian Trail at Oak Creek, Pacelli at Assumption, Eau Claire Memorial at Spash, Wisconsin Rapids at DC Everest, Stratford at Spencer Columbus Catholic, Rice Lake is at Marshfield, Wausau West is at Eau Claire North, Marathon is at Loyal Greenwood, Durand, Arkansas is at Neilsville Granton, Little Chute is at Wapaka, Edgar is at Auburndale. That is going to be a good game tomorrow. Colby is at Amherst, and our game of the week with Jason Zaleski and Dan Ross, it's Iola-Scandinavia at Abbotsford. So a full slate of football games tomorrow. You can find that all on ZaleskiSports.com or our YouTube channel. It is all free to watch, so enjoy some high school football. Get ready for some college football on Saturday. Of course, tomorrow the Packers do play. Again, they are in Brazil, taking on Jalen Hurts and the Eagles. That should be a good one. Josh Jacobs will make his Packers debut, as well as Xavier McKinney. And Saquon Barkley will make his Eagles debut. Or as he's known in New York, Benedict Arnold. Either way, we're ready to go with set 2. And Yvonne will serve it away. And that will be sent. Ooh, that was close. That is sent out of bounds. It was very close to that orange line. But a point, and Iola has their first lead of the night. Again, never led in that first set. They lead 1-0 here in the second set. Munoz will serve for Iola. Munoz sends it over. Elka calls for it, trying to get it to Reinke. And Bonikowski almost made a great play, but it's sent out of bounds by Zhroik and into the stands. And Wayne Sankey there to make the play. Some Pacelli favorites. We got, that's dug out by Elka. We'll talk about that in a minute. Vaughn gets it over to Cashin, and she sends it over. Munoz calls for it. Up to Emma Prince, trying to set up Avens. Then Bonikowski jumps in front. Reinke back. Yenter soft hit over. Controlled by Emma Prince. Boutwell up to Ava Prince. Vaughn, Reinke set up to Zhroik. And that is tipped out of bounds by Bonikowski. And the Cardinals have their first point, 2-1. Zhroik, line drive, serve, dug out by Boutwell. As, again, Emma stepped over the line. She made contact with the net as well. You can see it moving. And it's 2-2 as the patented "you can't do that" chants pour out. As Zhroik, dug out by Munoz. Munoz up to Emma Prince. Ava Prince blocked, but controlled by the Cardinals. Reinke sends it over. Have a heck of a play by Munoz. Ava to Bonikowski, sent out of bounds. And last touched Bonikowski, and it's 3-2. Zhroik will serve it. Line drive serve, dug out by Boutwell. And that went off the net and never went over. 4-2. Yeah, and Emma Prince was in an impossible situation there. Her only hope was that it went over and trying to maybe block a shot. Other than that, she had no chance because she couldn't hit it. Boutwell digs it out. Barons up to Ava Prince, and that hit the pole, the red pole, and it is 5-2. You don't see that often. Zhroik off of Boutwell. Tough play. Nice play by Emma Prince. Ava Prince sends it over. Dug out by Zhroik. Reinke back up. Martini. Soft hit. Heck of a play by Amelia Martini that hit the ground. It never got over anyway. And it's 6-2 Pacelli. Yeah, and Martini has patented that tonight. She hasn't hit the ball that hard over the net, but she's found the spots. Again, there was one where she needed to hit one corner of the floor. That's exactly what she did. Munoz up to Emma Prince, back to Bonikowski, and again, they keep bumping the net. That's been an issue for Iola tonight. It's the third or fourth time they've gotten called for that. Zhroik off of Boutwell, sends it up Prince, back to Bonikowski. Bonikowski, I think she almost ran in the net again. They're playing really close. Reinke blocked by Bonikowski. That's a heck of a play. And that snaps a 6-0 Pacelli scoring run. That was a heck of a play by Bonikowski. 7-3. As Prince sends it over, dug out, and Bonikowski is blocked. Prince over, and Zhroik calls for it, sets up Reinke. Reinke back to Martini. Martini Over the net, off of Ava Prince, sent over by Munoz. How did she get that over? And they call a double hit on that? Okay, all right. I didn't see any double hit, but that's just... All right. Interesting call. Boutwell over to Behrens. Munoz, they got to get it over, and they can't. (9-3). Pacelli in control early in this second set. They led 9-3 in the first set, and that's when Iola started to crawl back. And Yenter serves it right into the net, a side out, 9-4. As Boutwell and Bonikowski are gonna, no, Bonikowski will stay in. Henriksen will come in for Boutwell. Bonikowski ready to serve it away. Bonikowski sends it long, out of bounds. 10-4. As Van Order will come out. Van Order will come in, Vaughn will come out, and you get the story. Reinke will serve. The Cardinals up by 6. Dug out by Ava Prince, up to Emma Prince. Behrens, soft hit over, controlled by Reinke. Elka back. Martini off of Munoz. Emma Prince sets up Henriksen, soft hit. Van Order calls for it, she clears it, and Fensky gets it over. Reinke and Fensky almost ran into each other. Behrens, that ball was tipped, cleared out by Zroik. Reinke, Martini over the net, off of Boutwell, and no chance for Ava Prince. It's 11-4 Pacelli. That was almost a disaster between Leah Fensky and Emma Reinke. They almost ran into each other. Luckily, they didn't. You look at that more as an injury concern as a coach. Reinke, hard serve off of Ava Prince, up to Emma Prince. Soft hit. Elka digs it out. Heck of a play by Martini. She got it down. That is creative and innovative by Katie Elka and Amelia Martini, and they're going to call a timeout, and we will do the same. We'll be back after these messages. You're watching Volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
Get more sales, more customers, more employees, more community support. Let Zaleski Sports help you today. Our advertising rates are less than what you have in your pocket now. People just like you watching this broadcast are your next customer or team member. Plus, you'll have the satisfaction of making sure that our light continues to shine on these student athletes. Use the phone in your hand. Email us now.
Welcome back. The culture of Wisconsin is forever tied to life on the farm. Bring the family for a visit to Felt's Dairy Store in Stevens Point. Cheeses, dairy products, local meats, seasonal decor, and so much more. Felt's Dairy Store, food, family, and fun. And you know who in Stevens Point has over 1,300 vehicles, but they want more? That's Dull Automotive. So they'll offer an extra $500 over book value for your trade-in vehicle. Then you can shop dullauto.com for the best selection in the area. Or stop in and see them at Dull Honda, just off Stanley Street, or at Dull Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram off Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. As Behrens gets it over, Reinke calls for it. Elka gets it back, sends it back out to Van Order. Van Order hits it over, dug over by Boutwell. Henriksen saves it again. Heck of a play by Livy Henriksen. 2 nice plays to save a point, at least for now. Sent out. Very close to the line, but again, that is called out. 12-5. As Weinreis will come in, Munoz will come out, as Emma Prince will serve. Off of Martini, and that is a nice serve there by Emma Prince. Lead is 12-6. Prince. Zroik goes in front of Elka. Reinke sets it back. Martini, and she hits it into the net. That's a tough hit. It looks easier than it actually is. Prince, line drive, dug out by Zroik. Martini tried to get it back. Elka, there's no way. That would have been a miraculous play by Katie Elka to get that one over. 12-8 as Iola again chipping away a bit and getting back in it. Like Pacelli might have ran away with this second set. Thunderbirds coming back. Prince, dug out by Elka. Reinke back to Van Order. Van Order sends it long. Out of bounds. It's 12-9. 5-0 scoring run for the Thunderbirds. As Prince into the net, and that is a much-needed point for Pacelli. But a good run there by Iola, and they're right back in this game. As Martini will come out, Cashin will come back in. Cashin, line drive serve off of Boutwell, and it'll go out of bounds. That's an ace for Cashin. And 14-9 Pacelli. And Cashin serving again. Off of Boutwell, and same story, same result. 15-9. Cashin serving again, and that's off of Boutwell again. Cashin is on fire right now. Not literally. (16-9). Cashin again, off of Boutwell. Wow. Lena Cashin is just making life miserable for Addie Boutwell right now. Cashin again, this time off of Prince, and wow, Lena Cashin is just, it's her moment right now. 18-9. And the lead is 9 for Pacelli. Largest lead of the game. Cashin off of Prince and set up and hit over by Weinreis. Dug out by Elka, hits the top of the net and goes out of bounds. 18-10. But still, what a round for Milena Cashin in terms of her serving. As Brooklyn Barons will serve. Barons sends one up. Over there is Fensky. Cleared out by Emma Prince, I should say. That goes off the net, though, from Barons. And a point for the Cardinals, 19-10. Katie Elka will serve. Elka, line drive serve off of Barons. Set up for Emma Prince, right back to Barons. Barons sends it off. That goes off of Cashin. Elka back to Van Order. Van Order, high hit, lands inbounds. What a play, what a hit by Emma Van Order. Not the prettiest of hits, but it does the job. And the lead is 10. I gotta tell you, I don't even think Van Order thought that one was gonna land inbounds. Her face after it landed inbounds sure didn't prove that. Elka, line drive serve, hits the top of the net and goes down. One of the toughest positions to be in volleyball when that ball hits the top of the net. 21-10. Elka off of Barons, another ace. 22-10, lead is 12. And the serving game has just been dominant in this second set for Pacelli. First Cashin and now Elka. Elka will serve again. Line drive, dug off Barons, and that goes into the net, and Prince tried to set it back, but 23-10, and Pacelli is 2 points away from taking a major momentum lead in this game as that goes right in the net from Elka. Either way, despite that point for the Thunderbirds, they are still entering the danger zone as Henriksen and Boutwell will come out. I'm sorry, Boutwell will not come out. I'm not sure why that keeps happening. Bonikowski come in. That's the second time that's happened where those two have miscommunicated with who was going out. Boutwell, under a serve off of Van Order. Cleared out Barons. Emma Prince, Bonikowski the kill. 23-12. Nice play by Bonikowski. That had some heat on it. As Boutwell will serve again. And student section trying to get a little rowdy. Elka up to Zroik. Sends it back. Yenter. Dug out by Barons. As Emma Prince back to Ava Prince, off of Reinke. Ilka back, Droik off of Boutwell. She gets it over, as Reinke wasn't expecting that going over. Elka, Van Order, blocked, cleared out Elka. Droik, soft hit, one-handed save. Droik again, and this time she exploits the empty zone. And it is set point for Pacelli here in this second set, and a chance to go up 2-0 in this best-of-5 match in this non-conference Thursday matchup. Off of Behrens, Weinreis. Boutwell took a tumble as Behrens able to get it back over. Reinke sets up Yenter, and Yenter did not have the right position on that one, and Iola stays alive. 24-13. They still got a long way to go, and they don't have any points to work with. Weinreis will come out. Munoz will serve. Pacelli trying to take control here in this game right now. Munoz. Elka digs it out. As Reinke, Yenter the kill off of Behrens. And Pacelli is up 2-0. 25-13. They took the first set 25-19. It's now 25-13, and that will play another set with a chance to sweep. We're going to take a commercial break. We'll be back after this. After these messages, you're watching high school volleyball on Zaleski Sports.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
Hi, this is Jill from Home Furniture and Design. Since 1970 and 4 generations, our family has been proudly offering quality furniture like Lazy Boy, Serta, and Amish to Central Wisconsin. We also offer free in-home design with our professionally trained designers to help you create a space that is uniquely yours, whether it's just a sofa or the entire home.
You're gonna love it. You're gonna love home furniture.
West Grand Avenue, Wisconsin Rapids, and Post Road in Plover.
Let your job journey begin at Express Employment Professionals. Find hundreds of employers looking for a candidate like you, all in one place at one time. And let Express Employment help connect you with your future career. With locations in Stevens Point, Wausau, Marshfield, and Medford, you'll find local jobs right in your community, including direct hire and evaluation to hire opportunities. Express Employment specializes in light industrial, skilled trades, professional, and office careers. Begin your job journey today with Express Employment Professionals at expresspros.com.
Welcome back. 2-0. Pacelli leads. This game is sponsored by Next Step Prosthetics, providing prosthetic and orthotics throughout central Wisconsin. Take your next step and contact them today. And Fleet Farm is here to help you gear up for hunting season. Shop their huge selection of scouting and concealment must-haves, safety essentials, and Blaze Orange gear. Shop the entire selection of hunting gear from all the top brands today at Fleet Farm. And Made a Custom Apparel specializes in providing quality decorated apparel, including from corporate casual, team uniforms, and promotional items to sporting goods and awards. Find just what you need to keep looking great. Learn more at madeacustom.com. And Stevens Point Orthopedics is proud to provide athletic training services to Pacelli athletes. Stevens Point Orthopedics, world-class treatment, hometown care. Shuda Funeral Home in Stevens Point and Plover is here to help you with all of your funeral needs with 2 convenient locations and a personal local touch. Let their experienced staff serve your family. Learn more at shudafuneral.com. That's shudafuneral.com. And finally, our game is brought to you by Blinds and Designs by Kelly, Premier Auto Body, Dull Automotive, Stevens Point Brewery, Lee Ayers Jewelers, Point Heating and Cooling, and Portesi Pizza. And the Dull family of Dull vehicles has been earning 5-star reviews since 1911. Now we'd like you to earn your 5-star review at our new Dull Honda and Dull Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram dealerships in Stevens Point. Come see what keeps the 5-star reviews piling up at Dull Automotive and online at dullauto.com. As we're getting ready to start the third set. Pacelli took set 1, 25-19. 25-13 was the final in the second set. Iola trying to keep this game alive and take us to a 4th set. Pacelli trying to complete the sweep in this non-conference matchup. And Pacelli had played in 2 invites to start the year. They went 2-1 at an invite against, at St. Mary's High School, as that is an early good start as Jaden Droik with the kill, 1-0. Anyway, that was at St. Mary's Catholic in Neenah, Wisconsin. as Vaughn serves, dug out by Behrens, and that was almost an incredible play by Emma Prince and Libby Moss, but not to be. 2-0 Pacelli. As Coach Kijetsky trying to get her team on the same page. A little frustrated. Ava Prince sets up Emma. Right back to Ava. Sends it over to Vaughn. That one goes high. Elka saves it. Trying to get it over, and miscommunication between Yenter and Cashin. I think they were more concerned. Yeah, I think that hit the basketball hoop. It didn't hit it very hard where it would have really impacted it, but there was also, I think, a little bit of miscommunication, which is what ended up resulting in that point. So Munoz will serve 2-1 in favor of Pacelli. Vaughn sets up Reinke back. Yenter off of Munoz. That had some heat as the double hit anyway. 3-1. Joik will serve. Meanwhile, Cashin will come out. Martini will come in. Joik, line drive serve off of Munoz. Back to Emma Prince, sets up Ava Prince. Off, Reinke couldn't get it over. And it is 3-2. Ava Prince sends it long and out of bounds. And just a bit long of the line, but it did miss that orange line. 4-2. Yenter, line drive serve off of Munoz, sets up Behrens. Behrens, awkward hit, but Yenter able to dig it out. Vaughn gets it over. Bonikowski, though, with the soft kill, does damage. 4-3. As Moss will check out, Henriksen will check in, and Boutwell will come in to serve. And Bonikowski will come out. Boutwell trying to get some momentum for Iola. Vaughn to Elka. Martini over. And Amelia Martini has made a difference tonight as Annie Vaughn's going to come out. And Ella Van Order will come in. 5-3 as Reinke will serve. Reinke sends it back. Emma Prince sets up Henriksen. Joik in the back line sets it back up, though. Martini long out of bounds. No contact. 5-4. Emma Prince sends that one way long. That one had no question. There's been a couple where they've been very close to the line. I've questioned were they actually out. There was no question about that one. As Martini will come out, Cashin will come back in to serve. Milena Cashin had a run serving. I believe it was 6 consecutive points. 5 of them were aces. That is really what switched the momentum in that second game, and that's kind of how Pacelli was able to, I don't want to say run away, but had a bit of a more healthier margin of victory as that sent long out of bounds. And it's 6-5. Iola hanging in here in the second set as they try to avoid a defeat and avoid a sweep. Behrens off of Elka, sets it up to Reinke. Reinke sets up Van Order. Van Order dug out by Prince, but Ava Prince can't get it over. That would have been an impressive feat if she could have saved that one. 7-5 Pacelli. Elka will serve. Dug out. That is blocked. Ava Prince denied as Yenter and Van Order in the vicinity. 7-6. Oh. Okay, never mind, it's Iola's point. I'll admit it, I guess I wasn't paying as close of attention as I should have. As that's Joik, there's a kill. Eight 6 as Van Order checks out. Vaughn comes in. Volleyball is one of those tricky games. You take your eyes off it for about a half a second, you miss something. Vaughn to Behrens. There is Emma Prince setting up Weinreis, and that went off of Droik and Yenter. Point Iola, 8-7. As Munoz will come in for Weinreis. As we got a referee timeout, Bonikowski had to get set, had to fix a shoe, I believe. But now we're ready to go. Munoz will serve. Munoz, line drive. Cashin and Elka. Miscommunication, and we're all leaving at 8. There's been a couple of, that's about been the only weak spot for Pacelli tonight. They haven't communicated on some serves, and it's cost them some points, but they're up 2-0, so they've been able to overlook it a little bit. Elka sets it up, Reinke. Back, there is Droik sending it over, but sending it long, and Iola has the lead. Munoz will serve. Lead is 1. Off of Vaughn. Elka sets it back up. Cashin gets it over. Heck of a play by Milena Cashin, and it's a point for the Cardinals. Milena Cashin was not in the greatest position for that, but she was able to get it over. A little bit of a awkward hit, to say the least, but counts the same as she'll come out, and Amelia Martini will come back in, and Jaden Droik will serve for Pacelli. Droik off of Munoz. Long run for Ava Prince, and sent over by Moss, but out of bounds. And Pacelli regains the lead. It's 10-9 Cardinals. As we will have a substitution, as Olivia Schwartz will come in for the first time tonight. We have not seen her tonight. She'll come in for Libby Moss. And maybe Coach Kujetsky trying to switch it up a little bit, trying to see if she could gain some momentum here. Droik off of Behrens. Cleared out by Emma Prince. Ava Prince hits it over. Vaughn calls for it, sets it up for Reinke. She hits it over with an overpass. Dug out. Behrens, Bonikowski gets it over. As Reinke Martini sends it long. She's been able to find those spots tonight, but just too much on that one from Amelia Martini. And I believe even Coach Gale is trying to instruct her on that. Yeah, it's going to happen sometimes. 10-10. Prince serving. Elka up to Reinke. Creative hit by Reinke. Cleared out, though. Emma Prince sets up Behrens. Behrens blocked by Reinke, and that's a big block for Emma Reinke. 11-10. Cardinals back on top. Yeah, and really one of the only games that Pacelli had to battle back in was the final game of the best of 3 against Shiocton. They had to battle back. They were able to take down the Chiefs. Coming from behind, that is going to be sent long and out of bounds by Fensky. And we're all even at 11. As Boutwell and Henriksen will check in for Bonikowski and Schwartz. Boutwell serving. Off of Droik, up to Reinke. Reinke sets up Martini, soft hit. Henriksen back over Boutwell. Will that sneak over at will? I was wondering if it was going to hit the ceiling. It was close. Fensky, the kill off of Ava Prince. And the Cardinals back on top. Vaughn will come out. Van Order will come back in, and Reinke will serve for the Cardinals in this back and forth third set. And again, I feel like one round where serving, you get 5 or 6 points serving consecutively, that could be the difference in a game like this. Reinke dug out by Prince, back up to Emma Prince. Behrens off of Droik, I should say. Reinke, and that is, again, Ava Prince and Addie Boutwell were in the same vicinity. And again, I think that was a little bit of miscommunication, but also was a tough play no matter what. 13-11 as Reinke will continue to serve. Lead is 2. Reinke soft serve, but that does not have enough oomph on it to get over. 13-12 as Weinreis is going to come in for Munoz. As Emma Prince will serve. It's it over. Dug out by Elka. Fensky sets up Reinke. Soft pass over. Boutwell gets it up top to Weinreis. Behrens calls for it. She knocks it over. Reinke. Elka sets up Martini. Martini calls, gets it over. Boutwell will call for Iola. Emma Prince sets up Behrens. Behrens blocked. Cleared out by the Thunderbirds. Emma Prince sets up Weinreich. Blocked again. They can't get it over quite. As Emma Prince gets it over, though. Droik, Reinke, and that is a kill for Leah Fensky. Fensky feels good about that. She's had a couple that haven't gone her way tonight. And the lead is 2. As Cashin will come in, Martini will come out. Cashin, high serve, off of Boutwell, gets it up. Emma Prince sets up Weinreich, and we got a whistle. And we got a double hit. As Cashin will serve again. Lead is 3 for Pacelli. Dug out Boutwell. Emma Prince saves it. There's Ava Prince. Cleared out Reinke, and Emma Prince able to clear it out. She wasn't quite in the right position, but still there. Behrens was able to send it over. There's Droik, and the kill, yes sir! Jaden Droik. Lead is 4. And that is going to result in a timeout by Coach Kijetsky. We will take a break. Be back in a few seconds here on Zaleski Sports.
Hello, Wisconsin. Phelps Dairy Store in Stevens Point is your spot for family fun. Wisconsin style at the farm. Come have an ice cream or some of their daily made fresh cheese curds while observing the robotic barn milking the cows. Ask for a tour of the farm or let the kids see the cows up close. Various Wisconsin-made dairy and beef products, seasonal decor, and outdoor activities are just the start of the family fun that awaits you at the Phelps Dairy Store, just a half mile from Walmart in Stevens Point. Phelps Dairy Store, food, family, and fun.
Cheese Pleasers in Bancroft is a local hidden gem filled with all the finest cheeses, snack sticks, cheese curds, and cheese trays. For Wisconsin's finest cheese, stop at Cheese Pleasers right off I-39 in Bancroft. And Little Scholars and Little Scholars Beginnings are 2 beautiful child care and preschools in Stevens Point, offering early child learning for infants through 4K. You'll find great facilities and a comfortable environment to help your child grow. Visit littlescholars.com. Express Employment Professionals has relationships with all the local businesses and job openings. Call or stop in at Express Employment to find the right career path for you. From our fabulous sponsors tonight, Cashin off of Weinreich. Emma Prince sets up Behrens. Behrens soft hit over. Elka calls for it, sets up Reinke. Right back. Droik. Droik off of Boutwell. And that is another kill for Jaden Droik. And the lead is 5. And this is what I talked about, stringing together a few points. This has been Milena Cashin. This is what happened in the second set. 5 consecutive points, and that's what helped Pacelli bridge a gap and take set 2, especially. Boutwell up to Emma Prince, sets up Weinreich. That was tipped at the line, but it doesn't matter. It's a point for Iola regardless. Mutual Wausau Insurance has been protecting homes, farms, and businesses since 1875. Visit mutualwausau.com to find an agent near you. Behrens will serve it. Behrens dug out by Cashin, up to Reinke. Back to Fensky, and another kill for Leah Fensky. And she will come out. And Yentra will come back in. Katie Elka will serve. Lead is 5. Elka off of Boutwell. Sends it back, though Behrens able to clean it up. Ava Prince gets it over. Dug out, Cashin, up, Reinke. Van Order tipped at the line, still cleared. Boutwell back, and Weinreich, that was tipped as well. Reinke got it over, and that is going to be a point for Iola. Reinke ran into the net. That's tough when you have the position that she had. It's very hard, not to. As Henriksen and Moss and Bonikowski will come in. Henriksen and Boutwell will come out. Moss will serve. 18-14. Moss off of Elka. Up Reinke, sets back to Yenter. Cleared out by the Thunderbirds. Emma Prince back to Behrens. Behrens off of Cashin. Reinke. Elka calls for it, and that goes off of Behrens. Up to Emma Prince. Sets it back. Weinreich. Dug out by Reinke, but not enough. 18-15. Again, difference is Iola is down, but they got some points to work with. This game is far from over. And Moss will serve once again. Moss off of Van Order. Reinke calls for it, sets back to Van Order, and Van Order completes the kill. As Van Order will come out, Vaughn will come back in, and she will serve. Vaughn gets it in. Barron's back. Prince to Weinreis. Weinreis gets it over. Reinke calls for it. Over Zroik, has to get it over. She does. Ava Prince to Emma Prince. Right back to Ava. Ava off two Pacelli defenders. As Zroik, that hit the pole. I believe it did. Regardless, it is Iola's point. 19-16. Munoz will serve. Munoz, line drive off of Elka. Reinke sets it back. Yenter, the kill! That has been their patented move tonight. When you give Kaylin Yenter a chance to spike that ball, there's really nothing that you can, there's really no way you can stop her. She's just got so much speed on that hit. As Cashin will come out, Martini will come in. Lead is 4. Getting a little close to the danger zone for Iola. Again, you're certainly not completely out of it. It's just a little bit of a scary environment. As Yenter again dug out. Heck of a play by Moss. There is Ava Prince sending it over. Zroik clears it out. As Martini sets her feet and she gets it over. Emma Prince, Bonikowski, I believe that was tipped, and it was. 20-17. I believe Reinke was the one who got a hand on it, which was fortunate, and it allows for Iola to stay alive. I should not say stay alive, but get a point and maybe gain some momentum. Ava Prince sends it over off of Vaughn, 20-18. As I said, gain momentum. That's exactly what happens. People think it's cliche, but it's true. Ava Prince dug out by Vaughn. Reinke back. Yenter blocked. 1 point game. Here come the Thunderbirds. And if you're Coach Gale, we'll see how this goes. If they score another point, you might want to call a timeout. Prince dug out by Zroik. Reinke, that was partially blocked, and I think Barons ran into the net. And that is exactly what happened. That has been a problem for Iola tonight. As Fensky will come in, Elka will come out, 21-19. As there's a little miscommunication, I think they thought, Coach Kijetsky was calling a timeout, and I think she might have just been asking. As Yenter will serve. Dug out by Munoz. Emma Prince, Barons, creative hit. Did she get that in? She didn't. Wow, it looked like it hugged the corner there for a second, but it was just a little wide, and now Coach Kijetsky will call a timeout. 3-point lead. Pacelli trying to complete a sweep. We'll come back after this.
Ski's Meat Market is your locally owned premier meat market filled with so many delicious favorites featuring hundreds of varieties of bratwurst, chicken, pork, steak, and so much more. No matter what you're looking for, everything you'll find at Ski's Meat Market is always fresh with so many local gems including pizzas, salsas, deli meats, and a variety of homemade dips, pasta salads, veggies, loaded baked potatoes, and drinks. Ski's is a one-stop shop for all your culinary needs. They're always adding new flavors and specialty products. Ski's Meat Market on Highway 10 East in Stevens Point. Their quality is worth the stop.
Welcome back. Fill your home with the best from home furniture, sofas, sectionals, beds, recliners, lighting, tables, rugs, and so much more. Stop by and kick your feet up and find the perfect fit for your home. Home Furniture with locations on Grant Avenue in Wisconsin Rapids and Post Road in Plover. Yenter will serve. Yenter sends one off of Munoz. Barons calls for it, sends it back, and hit over by Ava Prince. Yenter back. There is Fensky, long out of bounds. Pizarski Funeral Homes has been serving the Stevens Point and Plover areas with the very best furniture, very best in funeral services. This fourth-generation local business takes pride in helping members of our community when they need it most. Place your trust in Pizarski Funeral Homes with locations in Stevens Point and Plover or online at pizarskifuneralhome.com. That is a kill for Emma Reinke, 23-20. Culligan Water specializes in all of your water softener, drinking water, and water filtration systems. You can count on Culligan to keep your water pure and healthy with unparalleled service and convenient delivery options. Reinke will serve, trying to get this to match point. Ava Prince sets it up. Emma Prince. Behrens off of Zroik. Reinke calls for it, gets it over. Ava to Emma. Sets up Behrens. Behrens can't get it over. And it is match point for the Pacelli Cardinals. Tonight's game is also sponsored by Sainton Carpet One. They're on Post Road in Plover, and they're here to help you with the best in all of your carpeting and flooring needs. Whether for your home, business, you'll find help with choosing the right look and material to bring you. And that is dug out by Emma Prince. Ava gets it over. Dug out Droik. Van Order to Reinke. Van Order gets it over, hits the top of the net, and it still goes over. And that is a clean sweep for the Pacelli Cardinals as they sweep the Thunderbirds. 25-20 the final. Again, 25-19, 25-13, and 25-20. Three hard-fought games. The Cardinals come out with a sweep. Coming up next is the Nasonville Dairy postgame show. Nasonville Dairy with fresh cheese curds made daily. Get them anytime at NasonvilleDairy.com or in Marshfield or Curtis. We'll be back after these messages and an interview with Coach Gale and the player of the game. Again, Pacelli sweeps Iola-Scandinavia. Back after these messages.
Good day. My name is Ken Hyman, and welcome to Nasonville Dairy here in central Wisconsin, Marshfield, Wisconsin, as a matter of fact. Nasonville Dairy actually goes back to 1885. We are the oldest plant in Wood County. When our father brought us here in the early 1960s, we ran 7,500 pounds of milk a day. We now run 1.8 million pounds of milk a day. We buy dairy milk from 200 dairy farmers here in central Wisconsin, produce it, and ship it all over the world. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. This has allowed us to go to a lot of different countries. Our furthest accounts are now in China, Japan, Canada, Saudi Arabia. We do ship to Mexico, as well as a number of other places throughout the world. This is what we call Cheese Making 101. We tried to walk you through the cheese plant today, and we're in hopes that you see our people, what they're doing, and the amount of work that goes into producing the products that we hope you enjoy. We make a lot of different cheeses. We make cheddar, Colby, Monterey, Farmer's Cheese, Peach Cheese, Quesa Blanca, Quesa de Fir, Seco, Parm, Romano, Asiago, Fontina, Feta Caseri, Caflatiri, Cafla Graviera, 20 different flavors of Monterey, as well as making Edam, Gouda, and Munster. And the cheese be with you.